what's doing, guys? Back with a fresh vinyl review, and today we're doing a fresh out of the box review because guess what day it is? It's box day. That's right. So I got this box today. It is the X Plus 25 centimeter Favorite Sculptors Line GMK Baragon and Mothra 2001. Bam! Okay, from the movie GMK. Okay, you know what it is. All right. So got these cool little mini posters here. One from the Black Panther, one from Super Festival 76. It's got this woman on the front. Very nice. Very nice. Anyways, there's some Ultraman stuff going on Super Festival 76. And that happened. When did that happen? Oh, it already happened. It's over. Anyway, so let me tell you a quick little story while I start taking these guys out of the box because A, I haven't seen them yet, and they're still twist tied up in there. And I can tell you right now, when I was unboxing this, the smell of the fresh vinyl was woof, just coming out. So this had shipped to me on freaking January 12th. I think it was January 12th. And what is it? Today is January 29th. So what happened? So stuff left Osaka, Japan, and they arrived, I think, let's see, they left Osaka on the 12th or the 14th. I forget. I have to check the tracking again. Either way, it was right around that time frame. And it never got scanned when it landed in JFK Airport because that's where my stuff hits customs. Okay, in JFK Airport, New York. And we basically just I just sat there and watched the tracking just not update for like 2 weeks almost, practically. Mike Johnson, because I'm a Mike Johnson guy, bam! He got me the tracking number, and we just kind of just had to figure it out. So the unfortunate but fortunate thing is I wasn't the only one that was facing this dilemma. There was a couple other collectors here on the East Coast that were having this dilemma. But lo and behold, everything worked out. We all got our figures, and everything is good. I'm going to flip you upside down like that for a moment before I can get a good look at you. I'm going to take Baragon out. So yeah, that kind of stunk. These, they were kind of stuck in like shipping purgatory. Didn't know what the hell was going on or where they were at. But only, I don't know, what is it, Friday last week. No, maybe, yeah, it was Thursday or Friday last week. The tracking updated, and woohoo! Everything was good to go. So, now that I'm rambling, trying to take these out, I was very excited when X Plus announced this because I love GMK. GMK is my favorite Millennium film. And I've said this to numerous collectors over the years that GMK is the only, it feels like a show of film outside of the show of movies. It's the only film that feels like a show of film outside of those movies. Ooh, right there, Baragon. Okay, so you gotta get plastic thing out. How is that in there? Is it tape? Nope. He goes there. Usually I throw this stuff out at work because I unbox them at work. So what does that tell you? That means, shut up, plastic housing! Tells you that I've been at work all day and this box has been sitting there just waiting for me to open it, but I wanted to get home and open it like this and just do a review right out of the box because sometimes fun stuff happens while I'm unboxing, stuff that you don't plan for or whatnot, and it makes for good video. So, looks like everything is good here. Don't need that. Baragon, Mothra, GMK. Now, it's really the first time I'm getting a look at them in person, and they look great. So, let's talk about Mothra first, because I'm going to save Baragon for second and last. If you're not first, you're last. Anyway, Mothra, beautiful colors. Comes with a stand and a rod. You just stick the rod in the stand and the rod up in Mothra's torso. Bada bing, bada boom. And it looks like, I'm going to see, okay, these antennas, that's the first thing I noticed on a couple of guys that had it at first. Is the antennas, you can move them here. So some of them looked like they were down too low, and it didn't look good. Because maybe that was just how for the packaging, that way they didn't break during shipment. So you want to get those perked up a little bit right there. Wings, ABS plastic, torso, vinyl, little squishy there. Legs, vinyl, head, vinyl. Antennas vinyl. So everything is vinyl except the wings. Wings are done in ABS plastic. They capture, I think, a little bit more crisper details here. It's not quite like resin for the model builders out there. But this is beautiful. Very, very nicely done. Ooh, I love it. The legs look really good. Paint job is really good. Actually, if you look at Mothra's eyes, those are almost translucent. So there's a little bit of clear vinyl inside of that through those purplish eyes. The wings are nicely done, detailed. Paint job is very crisp on Mothra. You know, it's one of the better things about Mothra is that you could have a very vibrant figure because of all the multitude of colors. We got orange, purples, dark colors, bright oranges, light orange, yellow, all that good stuff. So that looks really, really well done. The legs are just basically just kind of just plain vinyl white. There is some shadowing and dry brushing there on the face. Okay, remember, if you're going to hold her up, hold her from the rod. That way, if the base does fall, you're still holding the figure, so that's good. Okay, so the figure looks really good. I dig it. It's actually, Jim Jenkins posted this in the X Plus group. He posted a picture of this Mothra with the Bandai version, and the Bandai version, actually, I wish I had it out for myself now, and this is a little bit bigger than the Bandai version. It almost looks like it's the same size, but the Bandai version is a beautiful figure too. But this one, it's this has a whole lot more detail to it, and it's a lot more money too. So speaking of money, let's talk about the price on this, and then we'll get to Baragon. This figure set was in the Favorite Sculptors line. I'll get to that in a minute. The figure was just released January of 2018. This is, yes, my first box day of the year. And this roughly, after shipping and everything, you're probably looking around $300. Okay? So, and that's for two figures, because they're both very they're not really that big of figures, okay? Oh, I should have brought up the GMK. We'll do that in a minute. After we talk about Baragon. After I talk about the Favorite Sculptors line. We're going to talk about the Favorite Sculptors line now. You ready? Good. All right, so the Favorite Sculptors line. Dubbed on top of this release. And it sparked my curiosity, so I went and asked the man himself, G Okamoto. G. And I asked him, what is it? And he basically said it's a line that he picks the figures for, that he likes. Maybe, is it him directly? Maybe. If that is, that's cool. And then we're getting figures that G likes himself. Or maybe it's, it's figures that he likes that he proposes to release with X Plus, and they all make one big executive decision as a team at X Plus. So X Plus is picking these figures themselves. Now, this is the MM28. Yes, this is the MM28 sculpts also. So these were model kits before, but that's why we're getting a new MM28 GMK Godzilla that's going to go good with these guys. But is that 25 centimeter or 30? I think that's a 30. Oh, man, I got a lot of homework to do. Make sure you check out KaijuAddicts.com for all the most updated news and whatnot. Don't listen to me because I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Anyway, so Favorite Sculptors line, figures that X Plus and G are picking out themselves. Bam. Okay, Baragon. Baragon. He looks awesome. He looks like literally he just crawled right out of the screen. Based on how the light's hitting him, he's got some shades of red on his dorsal plates in the back here. So those actually, they're like more like violet and purple. Those look really nice. Figure, it's kind of like a brick red itself. Brick red, dark brown. So that looks good. Paint job's good. Detail's good. Everything looks really, really nice. Paint job on the toenails. It's yellow and bone white mixed together. That's on all four legs there. And his teeth are nicely done. His eyes look really, really good. His horn is translucent. So that's good. You know, it's a good thing about horns, in this case, when they're translucent, it gives a lot of my favorite D word, depth. Okay? Brings a lot of depth to the figure. So that looks good. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a light-up version down the road. No ideas, X Plus, please. So that looks good. The figure, it's relatively small, but again, these kaiju were... Godzilla was 50 meters in GMK. So that would probably make Baragon, he might be around the 40 meter mark. So these are scaled appropriately from the movie based in, in the figure form. So that looks great. But he looks great. He's really, really awesome. I'm happy we finally have an X Plus version of the GMK Baragon. The Mothra is nice too. Really well done. They both look really great. So I'm going to go grab... I really should grab all four of them together. All right, wait here. Boom! Bam! Boom! Whatever you want to call it. All right, so we got all four together. The whole lineup from GMK And again, I'm with you. This is the first time I'm seeing all these figures together, and they look really, really good. All 25 centimeter scale, MM28, 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 bam. And we got the older GMK 25 centimeter that came out a while ago. So these all do fit in scale, and they look really good together, and I cannot wait to go take pictures of them that you're already seeing for this review. So it will be like a prequel of photos here for me. Anyway, so they look great. No issues at all scaling-wise. Baragon, everything looked good here. And GMK Ghidorah, he's a big guy anyway, so that looks really well done. And it's really making me appreciate him again even more now that all four of them are together. Okay? Good! So, definitely certified fresh. Baragon, he's awesome. He's a 10 out of 10 easy for me. Mothra, I feel like she's kind of, for some reason, I don't know. I mean, she looks great. I mean, she does really look good. She does look like she did in the movie, so. In the movie, she did look more like a puppet-like. Now this just makes me really want a Tokyo SOS Mothra because that one was amazing. Probably one of the best Mothra maquettes that existed. Really good. But yeah, I'm happy with them. I dig them. Can't go wrong. Make sure that stand stays in there nice and secure because, there we go, all the way down now. Oh, that kind of comes out. So you want to be careful with that. Make sure that stays in. All right? So, that's my review. 10 out of 10 for both figures. They look great. Make sure you be careful with the antennas here on Mothra because they are a little delicate, but they do give and they do move. You don't want them blocking her eyes like windshield wipers, and that's no good. Okay? What else? I feel like I'm forgetting something here. Talked the box. The box you saw in the beginning, it's just got the basic silhouette of the two figures. Nothing special there. It's a blind box. No window display. I'm going to cut that up and get rid of it anyways. Just keep the cover. Easy peasy. And that's all I really got to say about that. Thank you for watching, people. I will see you on my next Fresh Vinyl review. And remember, people, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl. Bam!